Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a mixed media illustration of some cherry blossoms. As you can see, I've started off with a pencil sketch and I'm doing the first layer of color using my Schmincke watercolor palette and a size 12 round brush. Since cherry blossoms are so delicate and pale, I want to be sure to use restraint in my first few layers of color, so I'm mixing in a lot of water and using very little paint. When I do end up laying down too much pigment, I use a paper towel to blot away the excess. Here I'm adding just a little bit of form by differentiating the values. I'm still trying to work very slowly and not to get too dark too early on. I've also switched to using a size 6 round brush. Now I'm adding in a few bits of warm yellow to the areas with more golden undertones and working in some darker bits with alizarin crimson. Now I'm switching over to markers to add in some of the shadows. I could have easily done this with watercolors too, but I like using different media and I have the Copics in the right colors, so I decided to go ahead and use those. A couple of pink Prismacolors make their way into the mix too. For whatever reason, I don't have pink Copics yet. Now going back in with some more watercolor to add shadow and midtones. And using the blow dryer to help speed up the drying process. I wanted to paint cherry blossoms because here in Boston we've had kind of a long, slow spring and not much has been blooming yet. Meanwhile, I've been looking at everyone else's beautiful photos of cherry trees in bloom all over the world, and I've been jealous. I haven't actually seen any in person yet this year, so these will have to do for now. And after erasing some of the remaining pencil lines from the sketch, I'm switching to colored pencils. I'm using both Prismacolor Softcore and Varathins, and working in a few little bits with my favorite neon pencils. Now I'm mixing up some gouache to add in light bits over dark areas, mainly in the stamens of the flowers. I could have used masking fluid to keep those areas light from the beginning, but I really don't like using masking fluid if I don't have to, so I just make this work instead. Now I have to apologize in advance here because I set up the camera at a really bad angle, so you can't actually see much of what I'm doing here. But basically I'm just adding in those lighter areas over those darker areas and working in some more opaque applications of the pink as well. Now I'm sharpening up the little bits covered in pollen. I think they're called anthers, and I'm using a size 0 round brush. A bit more refining with colored pencil. And then onto my trusty Sharpie paint pen for a few white highlights. Here's the finished piece. And as usual, the names of the materials I used will be in the description box. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the process behind this painting. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!